Hello ladies and gentlemen, yes, it's that time of year again, the NLW Slammy Awards, and this is the night where we will find out who you the fans have voted for to be the Wrestler of the Year, the Match of the Year, and the Moment of the Year. It is on this night that we showcase the best that NLW had to offer this past year. Now a couple things to mention before we get started. One of them, the man that you voted in to NLW will be revealed during Havoc, so look out for that. Secondly, despite making it clear that I wanted you to choose a match from this year, some people ignored it, and also when I specified to ensure that you told me what episode that the match or moment was from, some people still didn't do that, and I'm pretty sure I made it clear in the video, but you know what? I counted up the votes best I could, and right now are the results. So like every year, we have the third, second, and first places to showcase for you. So first of all, we're going to show you which matches, moments, and wrestlers came third, and we're going to start off with the third place for Moment of the Year, and the Bronze Award for Moment of the Year goes to the Young Bucks debut and subsequent Tag Team Championship victory. It is a moment that happened fairly recently, but it is still sticking firm in the minds of our fans. On a night where the NWO intended to crash the party that was Extreme Reunion, live from the Hammerstein Ballroom in front of rowdy New York fans, the Young Bucks fulfilled their dream on their first night in the company and won the NLW Tag Team Championships. However, it wasn't without a little bit of controversy, as we're going to show you right now. And I've got to disagree with you right there. These two aren't just indie league wrestlers, they deserve to be shone, and they deserve to have the spotlight here in NLW. They are that good, in my opinion. And the fact that you've brought them in here just to be bait for the NWO, quite frankly, is disgusting.
Well, they seem to be holding their own at the moment.
They certainly are with that drop kick. Matt's going to need to make the tag, and he's going to need to make it fast. The Big Show is down.
Yeah, but they're just going to get beaten up again anyway.
And now you can see Nick Jackson's tagged in to the light of this audience. And now a flurry of offense. Goes off the ropes in a super kick. And now has him held. And the DDT. Here is the cover. But the Big Show dragging him away.
And that is the veteran. There he is, oh my!
What a super kick to the Big Show over the top rope.
But there is Nash in there to make the save, but a face buster. Oh, come on.
Well, you can see Nick Jackson at the moment is in control, and now, oh no!
And there you go.
And now, taken out by the Big Show, and there you can see, oh wait a minute, where the hell are you going? I know the commissioner has just left my announce position, he's just attacked Matt Jackson out here. And this is disgusting, what the hell is wrong with you?
I used them as bait, but I still don't want to see them lose, obviously. You know, oh, hang on. Whoa, who the hell let them in? Who the hell let them in the building?
Well, somebody must have, and that's Steen Kane. And we've already seen that they've had problems with the NWO.
Well, hasn't everybody? We're the number one target, aren't we? Well, there you go, Show. Scare them off. That's it.
Well, Nash is... Oh my God, it's The Undertaker! And the chair shot to the skull!
What the hell is that bastard doing here?
He's obviously helping the Young Bucks. The referee was distracted. Another monster driver.
No, not like this. No! Oh my God! No! Oh my God!
Well, the Young Bucks are the new NLW Tag Team Champions. This is unbelievable. And they were brought in by the commissioner, specifically designed to be NWO punching bags. And now they've gone from NWO punching bags to NLW Tag Team Champions. It was one of the biggest upsets in NLW history, and is going to be that way for a very long time. Now, moving on to our Bronze Award for Superstar of the Year. There have been many great wrestlers in this company this year who have won championships, they've had great matches, and have also had several rivalries that have kept the fans glued to their screens. And without further ado, the third place for Superstar of the Year goes to Chicago's own CM Punk. And in fact, the battle for Superstar of the Year was very closely fought. However, CM Punk scrapes his way into the third place spot. He was originally voted in by the NLW fans in the 2013 Slammy Awards. And it's only fitting that right here tonight, here's your third place for Superstar of the Year. He's had his share of great matches, however, often he finds himself unlucky in big match situations. He would hope that 2016 will go a little better for him in that aspect. However, this year, there is no doubt in anybody's minds that he has put on some of the best matches that we have ever seen. And we're going to show you one of them between CM Punk and his bitter rival AJ Styles. And they are going to go one-on-one for the world title in that Iron Man match at Havoc. However, this was the first time they faced one-on-one in NLW. It happened at Sacrifice, and it was one of the most spectacular contests that we have ever seen. Nevertheless, CM Punk is on the apron, and again, another knee, running knee in the Bulldog by CM Punk. We're early in the first match and my voice is already hoarse. This is amazing. AJ Styles goes for a clothesline and Punk goes for the clothesline, but instead a Hurricane Rana again. These two putting on a wrestling clinic here tonight at Sacrifice in our opening contest for the money in the bank briefcase. Punk again trying to get rid of him. Has him held by the hand, and now again he's going to go for a German suplex, but tries for the elbow, but now another front back suplex. Again working on the already injured neck of CM Punk. And it was that neck that was injured in the assault on our cross-line special months ago. And after this, what do you think Styles is going to do? He is heading for the top rope, going to try and hit another high-risk maneuver. He is certainly not lacking in confidence, but another sunset flip by CM Punk. I'm going to try and get back into this contest. He's hanging up by the ropes. He can barely stand on his own 2 feet, and that is for sure. Going to try and work on him again. Working on that arm, but another punch by AJ Styles, and now a tornado DDT. Tilt-a-whirl DDT that time. And Styles is trying to get into this, and again Punk is on his feet but tries to punch him away. And now, oh my god, he went for the punch, he went for the kick again, went for the Styles Clash but reversed into a GTS maybe. Yes! Here's a curl by Punk, but another kick out by Styles. And once again this crowd is split. They have no idea what's going to happen next. I could have sworn that GTS was over. Oh my god. Oh, we've seen this, he's got the hammer locked in! Devil Rock DDT! And another kick out by Styles. And I agree, this is awesome. This is only the first matchup. And CM Punk with that Devil Rock DDT from his early days in professional wrestling. He has thrown, what more can he do? What more can CM Punk do? He's on the top rope. What more can he do? Oh my god, no way. Pepsi Plunge perhaps, but no. Right to the eyes and another Pele by CM Punk. Right to the head of Punk, in fact. It was AJ Styles with that Pele. And he is groggy on the top rope. What the hell is going through Styles' mind? Oh my lord. Oh my god! Styles Clash from the top rope! 1, 2, 3. And that is all. That is enough to put it away. AJ Styles with amazing feat of strength, with the Styles Clash from the top rope, and he has retained his Money in the Bank briefcase. I'm lost for words. That was amazing. What a match. And that was only the first chapter in the rivalry that we are going to see unfold at Havoc. And now we move on to our match of the year. The match that we just witnessed was certainly a contender. However, there have been so many great matches this year, and it's really hard to choose from. But you tried to, and that is where we find ourselves now. Our third place for match of the year goes to the Extreme Rules Tag Team matchup at Extreme Reunion between the NWO, Shawn Michaels and R-Truth, versus Tommy Dreamer and Chris Jericho. Again, another match that happened fairly recently. The commissioner had told Chris Jericho that he was going to have to face Truth and Michaels in an Extreme Rules matchup. Triple H had been banned from the building, but Sting, The Undertaker and Kane were lurking about, and of course the rest of the NWO have to play a factor in this. But Jericho chose the ECW original Tommy Dreamer to be his tag team partner, and there's a reason it's on this list. It's because it was brutal, and that's forgetting the fact that we had one of the most shocking endings in NLW history. But here is Chris Jericho with that barbed wire bat to even the score, and oh my! Well, getting a taste of his own medicine, sent into the barbed wire board with that bat. And now you can see what Chris Jericho set up outside. That's another barbed wire board, and what a shot to Shawn Michaels. And Michaels, oh my lord! Uppercut with the barbed wire and crashes to the floor. I agree, this is, oh my lord. And the barbed wire, good grief, it's just sticking to him. It's disgusting. And it couldn't have happened to a nicer guy. Well, we'll take a look back at this. This one got ugly in a hurry. Shawn Michaels sent through the barbed wire table, and this may very well be the opportunity that Chris Jericho and Tommy Dreamer need. Here it, oh my. Oh, for God's sake. Well, I should have known, the other two members of the NWO, the men who lost the tag team titles earlier tonight to the Young Bucks, and now they're assaulting Jericho with a chokeslam through the table. And now, really irritating this crowd as well as me. And a knockout blow delivered to Tommy Dreamer and Nash in the Big Show, helping the NWO. But here are the men who cost them the tag team titles earlier tonight. Here comes Kane, here comes Sting, here comes the Phenom, the Undertaker. And now they're all, hang on. Well, they're assaulting Nash in the Big Show, but everybody's down except, what the hell's the Commissioner doing out here? Oh, and don't tell me it's going to end like this. Commissioner dragging R-Truth on top. Oh, hang on. What now? What? The lights are going out. I can't see it. Oh my God! Arabian Feast Buster. That's Sabu. That is Sabu. What the hell is he doing here? Oh my Lord! Moonsault. And just assaulting the Commissioner here. And Sabu coming to the aid of everybody and trying to take out the NWO, and he just laid out some thumbtacks as well. I can't believe it. ECW original Sabu. And a springboard again. Sabu takes out everyone. Sabu laying waste to the competition out here. And everybody, it's a crime investigation it looks like out here. Bodies piled on top of each other. Well, Sabu takes care of the Commissioner, in fact, and then dives onto the mass of humanity outside. My God. Dream's in the ring, but sweeps in music. And Michaels, look at him. How the hell is he still standing? Oh, and a code breaker. And now Jericho may need to capitalise on this now. It's now or never, pal. You gotta do it some... Oh, hang on. What in God's name? That's Seth freaking Rollins! Oh my God, what's he doing here? Oh my Lord, a curb stomp! Curb stomp onto the thumbtacks! One, two, and R-Truth goes into the cover! And the NWO! The NWO have won, and... What in the hell is he doing out here? What is he doing assault? Well... Did the NWO even know what's just happened? Seth freaking... And the arrival of Seth Rollins was the first sign that the NWO was going to become stronger in the following weeks. And we shall see how it plays out at Havoc when there's going to be an Elimination Chamber match. 3 of the NWO versus Triple H, The Undertaker and Sting. There's going to be incredible moments created there, but now we move on to our second place, our silver, for Moment of the Year. If the Young Bucks are at number 3, I'm eager to see who's going to be at number 2. So with that in mind, second place for Moment of the Year goes to... The Demon, Finn Balor's debut at the Royal Rumble. It shocked everyone, and he put on a hell of a performance, lasting to the final 3. For the weeks preceding the Royal Rumble, there had been images on the Titantron hinting at unleashing the Demon, and the Demon was certainly unleashed at the Royal Rumble. Number 30 was about to come out, it counted down, and this is what happened when Balor arrived. Lights gone out again, but Now Red Haze comes over and well, there we go. We've been seeing that for weeks. And what on earth is going on here in the arena? Have you ever seen anything like this? This crowd has gone ballistic because this man, he's competed all over the world and now he enters NLW. The Demon, Finn Balor. He is number 30 in the Royal Rumble, and as we know, that I don't know what to say. Look at this now. The Intercontinental Champion is gone. Balor making his mark on NLW from day one, and at Havoc he is going to face Kurt Angle as he attempts to end Kurt Angle's unbeaten run here in NLW. And now switching our attention, we go back to the Wrestler of the Year. Who did you choose to be runner-up for the Superstar of the Year award? Second place goes to the Icon Sting, and this really was a close one. Sting has had one of the best years of his career, following on from last year where he was actually voted Superstar of the Year in 2014, and this is the first time that a wrestler has appeared on this list more than 1 year. So Sting gets runner-up. However, he has had a hell of a year this year. He won the world title and went on to defend it for a fair few months before losing it and attempting to regain it again. And then he also obviously got caught up with the NWO, and that is a story that we're still seeing play out. But one of Sting's key title defences was against the man who came third place in Superstar of the Year, CM Punk. Punk had won a battle royal to challenge Sting for the title at Heatwave, and this was the first ever meeting between these two, and it took place in this NLW ring. The pressure was on, and Sting was determined to deliver. And now you can see him on the top rope, on a moonsault, beautifully executed, but still, Sting, still he kicks out. And what more can you do? He's not being put away fast, that is for certain. He's been held again, but oh my, what a move. What a back suplex, almost folding him up like an accordion. And the dueling chants continue. The fans are so into this matchup that they don't know who to root for. There is no clear majority. I would say with certainty that it's 50-50, but here you see again, a roll up. But CM Punk still manages to kick out, and oh my, what a boot. It's been well documented this past week when CM Punk accidentally hit Sting over the head with a chair. We'll never know if it was intentional or not. CM Punk certainly thinks that Sting thought it was intentional. It's all just a complete cluster. But this cluster right here means that Sting moves out of the way and CM Punk doesn't connect with the elbow. Punk is in the corner, he's in trouble, and oh my, Sting a splash, and oh my, we're going to see a Scorpion Death Drop. No! GTS! We're reversed again! And the Scorpion Death Drop! Here's the goal by Sting! Oh! Moments away from becoming the World Heavyweight Champion! Or at least retaining it! CM Punk was inches away from losing this matchup and losing his opportunity. But you can see here, I thought it was going to be a GTS, then a Scorpion Death Drop, and then the kick out. Unbelievable stuff here. Our main event at Heatwave, living up to the hype. And now what the hell do you suppose is going through Sting's mind at this moment in time? He's got him on the top rope. But now, oh my. Pepsi Plunge! But Sting prevents it from happening. Saying no, not... Oh no! Oh my god! Not from the top rope! Not a GTS! Oh my... And Sting reversing him! And a Scorpion Death Drop from the top rope! Here's the call by Sting! And he's won! Sting has won this matchup! Sting has defeated CM Punk live here tonight, and he is still your World Heavyweight Champion. That was certainly a Match of the Year candidate, but now we're going to see what the runner-up for Match of the Year is going to be. And without further ado, second place for Match of the Year goes to the 2015 Royal Rumble matchup. For well over 40 minutes, the NLW wrestlers did what they do best, and that was wrestle to the best of their ability. 30 men, only one of them could go on and challenge for the world title at WrestleMania 2, and the closing moments of that matchup were some of the most intense minutes of these wrestlers' careers. CM Punk, The Undertaker, and Finn Balor are the last three remaining. And Balor with that massive dropkick, he's obviously the freshest, but CM Punk, lucky number 27, is proved to be quite lucky in Rumbles. But now Undertaker with a chokeslam to Balor. And the man who's been in here since the early part of this matchup, number 9. But now the Undertaker is trying to get rid of CM Punk, who is hanging on for dear life. Balor up from the chokeslam, but he may be in trouble, or so it would seem. What a super kick by Balor, thrusting it right into the throat. And now CM Punk and Finn Balor they appear to be working together. CM Punk is holding down the Undertaker. Balor's on the top, and the coup de grace. Such velocity that will break your ribs. But now Punk throws out Balor, and Finn Balor is eliminated from the Rumble. And not many people are happy with that either. Finn Balor has been eliminated, and I'm sure that man's got a bright future here in NLW, but we're down to 2. And isn't it fitting? 2 of the men who arguably deserve the world title the most in the eyes of the fans. The 2 of the most popular men in NLW history are now fighting to see who's going to WrestleMania. Is it CM Punk or is it The Undertaker? The Undertaker was runner-up last year, and CM Punk obviously trying to avenge the losses he's had in the world title hunt recently. But now, a double clothesline and both men are down. CM Punk and The Undertaker now. They're fighting each other with force. Springboard move, but he's caught out. Oh my god, the tombstone. And what strength by The Undertaker to scout that so well and deliver the tombstone to CM Punk. CM Punk now thrown over, but just hangs on and keeps this match alive for the meantime. And The Undertaker thinks he's won. And this is just like last time. But except this time, Undertaker's learned from his mistakes. But he's punched away. And now he's on the top. And CM Punk really trying to get rid of him now. He's in trouble. GTSL maybe, no. Caught out and eliminated. It's The Undertaker. The Undertaker is going to WrestleMania 2. The Undertaker is challenging for the world title. And CM Punk can't believe it all. Undertaker proving why this is his yard still, and he is going to go on and challenge for the world title at WrestleMania 2. And now we move on to the first place spots for our categories: Moment, Match and Wrestler of the Year. So we've already gone through several of the great moments that happened in NLW in 2015, and the moment that you chose to be your favourite was the Commissioner betraying the Brothers of Destruction and joining the NWO. And it truly was one of the most shocking moments, not just in this year, but in NLW history. The Commissioner had long been attempting to quell the rise and momentum of the NWO, and for several months he was quite unsuccessful. The NWO threatened the Commissioner. In fact, at one point on Metal, actually put the Commissioner through a table, and he actually returned Heatwave to try and help the Brothers of Destruction defeat the NWO for the Tag Team Championships. But then the Commissioner made a matchup the following night, putting himself and the Brothers of Destruction in a matchup against the 3 members of the NWO at the time, in a 3-on-3 Buried Alive matchup. It was a confusing time, but it was about to get even more confusing in the closing moments of this Buried Alive match. As mentioned, it was this past week that DX... well, we thought it was going to be a DX reunion, but oh my. A massive shovel shot to the head. Kane is just about down. Of course, Shawn Michaels and Triple H, not usually on the same page, but they were this past week. For their own reasons, each of them with their own reasons to try and take out the NWO. But now you can see the NWO working well together. But not for long, a clobbering chair shot to the back of the head. And now a massive dropkick by R-Truth. And now the Commissioner coming too. Only just about though. And now R-Truth, you can see him taunting this audience, but oh no. Oh no! Tombstone on the dirt. Tombstone on the grass. And R-Truth is knocked out. And now look at Kevin Nash coming back with a vengeance. Clothesline him in the... Oh no. Oh my god! Oh my god! That is... Those steps have to weigh a ton! Oh no! And after clobbering Undertaker with the steps, he's looking to bury the Commissioner alive, for God's sake. Leave him alone, for God's sake. And now, it is Kane to the rescue. Kane is looking for a chokeslam into that grave. Are we going to see the chokeslam? Oh my god! What the hell just happened? What are you doing? What is he doing? The Commissioner! What the hell is he? Oh my god, he's been buried alive. The Commissioner! What in the hell has he done? What on earth has just happened? Kane is, you cannot see Kane anymore. He is covered in dirt. And what the hell was that sick bastard doing? And it was really that moment that you could pinpoint as saying that that was the start of the real rise in popularity of the NWO, and the way that they were able to continue their momentum to the point we're at now, where they're attempting to take over the company piece by piece. And now that we've got our moment of the year out of the way, who have you chosen to be the superstar of the year? There have been many great wrestlers this past year. Past winners include The Undertaker and Sting, but this year, the man who you voted for to be the wrestler of the year was our current World Heavyweight Champion, AJ Styles. Now, he hasn't been the most morally upstanding wrestler of this year. However, he has put on some incredible performances, and there's a reason why he's the world champion right now. Last year, he won the Money in the Bank match at WrestleMania that entitled him to a world title match anytime he wanted, and he took full advantage of that this year. Since then, he's defended against Sting, and he's getting ready to defend it against CM Punk. In addition to that, he's had spectacular matches against Shawn Michaels and CM Punk, and AJ Styles is hoping to hold on to that championship throughout 2016, but we're going to take you back to the moment where he cashed in Money in the Bank and shocked the world by becoming the world champion. And that is how you end a feud. That is how you end a world title feud with a class act like that. Handshake by Oh my god. Oh my god, no. No way. Not now. We have waited for months. And now Sting, you can see the wherewithal on his face and body. And AJ Styles with that briefcase. AJ Styles with that briefcase that he won at last year's WrestleMania. And he's yet to cash it in until now, and he's cashing in the Money in the Bank briefcase. AJ Styles has cashed in, and the world title match is happening right now. Oh my, super kick. But a kick out by Sting. It was enough to do away Shawn Michaels last night at Heatwave, but it wasn't enough to do away Sting right now. He's just gone through a grueling matchup against CM Punk. And oh my, death drop here. Death drop gonna fail his cashing attempt, is he? But a Pele by AJ. And I cannot believe that Styles is out here right now. What the hell does he think he's doing? Oh my, Styles clash. And oh! AJ has won! AJ has successfully cashed in Money in the Bank. AJ Styles is our new World Heavyweight Champion. AJ Styles tonight has shocked the world. He certainly deserves it from an in-ring standpoint, but Personally, I'm a bit worried that he's going to get a little bit smug about this. Still, your world champion AJ Styles is your superstar of the year. And now we move on to the big one, the NLW Match of the Year for 2015. Past winners of this award include the Elimination Chamber match for the World Heavyweight Championship at Uprising, and the Hell in a Cell match for the world title between Triple H and Shawn Michaels at Destruction. And there have been many great matches this year. From Punk vs Sting, Barbed Wire Massacre, Shawn Michaels vs AJ Styles, Shawn Michaels vs Kurt Angle, Styles vs Sting, Bray Wyatt vs Raven, Ultimate X, Angle vs Orton, the list goes on and on and on. But the match of the year, as voted by you, is the Triple Cage matchup on our episode 27 Cross the Line special for the world title, Sting vs Triple H vs The Undertaker. This had an astounding number of votes, and there's a reason why. It's so far ahead of the other matches. There had already been a match between Triple H, The Undertaker and Sting at Over the Limit for the world title, and Sting was about to win that matchup when Triple H pulled him out of the ring and snuck into the cover to win the title for himself. And as the World Heavyweight Champion since WrestleMania, Triple H was looking to hold on to it heading in to 2015. However, he had two wrestlers stood in his way that were angry and wanted that championship for themselves. They were The Undertaker and Sting. And in addition to this, it was the Cross the Line special. Every title was on the line, and in the main event, it was for the World Heavyweight Championship in a triple cage matchup. You had to climb through each individual cage to climb to the roof, to the top, where the title would be. Triple H was the champion, Taker and Sting were the challengers, and this is what happened in that historic matchup that you voted for to be your match of the year. It is not a secure flooring to that cage, but there's a low blow by The Undertaker trying to prevent some separation, and now Sting's in the second cage. Oh my god! He just took down the entire cage wall! For the love of God! I didn't even see Sting climb that ladder. All of this in the name of the world title, and it is working to full effectiveness right now. We'll take a look back at this. Triple H has been low blowed. And then Sting going through the latch, and another chair shot by Sting to Triple H. Sting spearing Undertaker. Triple H rather, spearing Triple H into the cage wall. And now he's got the table. All three men are in that second cage, and that table has been locked up. And a 3D maneuver even. I'm getting tongue-tied, this matchup. It is incredible. Undertaker and Sting with a double team to send Triple H through the table. And now this cage full of weapons. One of the walls is gone. And now throwing that trash can right into the face of The Undertaker. He's trying to climb that second cage now. Trying to get to the third cage where the world title is. And now Sting and The Undertaker brawling, and it's a very high drop, but Triple H trying to sneak out unnoticed. Triple H is trying to sneak out and climb the second cage, and he's doing it. We're going to see a Scorpion Death drop by Sting. And oh my, reversed by Undertaker and a tombstone on the steel. He tombstones Sting onto the steel. And now Sting looks dazed, he's out of it. But Triple H, he is on top of the second cage, and now he's on the third cage, where that world title is. He knows it's so high up, and that is what these men are fighting for. Undertaker's followed him, and oh my, a low blow by Triple H. Oh my god, no, don't do this. Oh my lord. Oh my god, he's got him throttled by the throat, and not a chokeslam from the top. No, oh my lord. Oh my god, flipping arm drag off the second cage. And he just went back first. And look at the height he fell. Look at the height that Undertaker fell from the top of the second cage. But now Sting has followed Triple H up. And I'm still in shock over what happened to Undertaker. But Triple H, he's looking to hit a pedigree here. But it's reversed again. And now Sting with a Scorpion Death drop. Can he do it? And he does! New world champion! Sting has done it! Sting has finally realised his dream, and Sting is our new world heavyweight champion! And look at him standing atop all three cages. This is unbelievable. That match from February is going to go down in history as one of the greatest in NLW history. That triple cage matchup is going to be hard to top, but we're gonna damn well try in 2016. And what does the future hold for 2016? Well, everybody asks what the storyline's gonna be, who's gonna debut, and I can tell you for a fact that this year is going to be the biggest in NLW history. With WrestleMania coming up, there's obviously going to be more debuts, twists and turns, and there are going to be some of the biggest arrivals here in NLW and biggest matches in this company's history. I can guarantee it. So you don't need to ask, because it's a sure thing. Now that's about all the time we've got this year. Before we go, I'd just like to say, my Instagram is @NLWstagram, and my Twitter is @NLWStopMotion. Get over there, follow them, and I will post more. I'll post updates there, and it's easier to keep up with what videos coming out when, what's happening in NLW, maybe some other content as well. So you can do that, and that's about all the time we got for this year. Thank you for every single person who's watched NLW this year. Thank you for continually watching these videos, and it appreciates me that something I enjoy doing is something that you also enjoy watching. So I cannot stress enough that every single person watching, every person who voted, everyone who's commented, everybody, thank you so much. And lastly, we're going to look back at the year that was 2015.